Yo! What's good, everybody? Shout out to the man above. Look, man. It's Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. Agreement in place for September mega fight in Las Vegas. This was posted by Ring Magazine. The Ring has learned that an agreement is in place for Saul Canelo Alvarez to defend his super middleweight titles. You hear me? Titles against Terence Crawford. In an intriguing battle between generational greats. Alvarez, 34, and Crawford, 37, are expected to meet in the main event of Riyadh season show on September, date to be determined, and a venue to be chosen in Las Vegas. The Alvarez-Crawford mega fight will pit the number 1 fighter on the Ring's pound for pound list. Crawford, he's my number 1. Crawford is not number 3. He's number 1 pound for pound greatest fighter alive today. I don't care what anybody has to say. They want to have him third, second. They're disrespecting him. There's no way, Inoue is ahead of him. He's either 1 or 2, at most 2, man. I have him number 1. Crawford, Usyk, better Biev. Those are my top 3, man. Against the 7th rated Alvarez, boxing's most marketable star in the United States. True, Canelo Alvarez is the most famous boxer that is marketable and sellable in the States of America. Crawford, 41-0, 31 KOs of Omaha, Nebraska, and Alvarez, 62-2-2, 39 KOs of Guadalajara, Mexico. All 4 division champions and elite level talents. But Crawford will move up 2 weight classes from the junior middleweight limit of 154 pounds to the super middleweight maximum of 168 for what figures to be the most difficult fight of his 17-year professional career. God damn. 17 years Crawford's been a pro. It's all good. That's a long career. Matter of fact, how long has Canelo been a professional? Like 20-something? Alvarez and Crawford both stand at approximately 5'8", but Alvarez figures to open as decided betting favorite because he is the more powerful fighter and has competed at as high as the light heavyweight limit of 175 pounds. Crawford made his junior middleweight debut August 3 when career-long 154-pounder contender Israel Majumov, 10-1-1, 7 KOs, gave Crawford some trouble in a 12-round bout, but the former undisputed welterweight champ won by unanimous decision at BMO Stadium in Los Angeles. The business-savvy Alvarez initially ignored Crawford's overtures as the momentum developed for the fight among hardcore and casual boxing fans. Alvarez eventually came around. The Mexican superstar in Turkey, Alak Sheikh, owner of the Ring and head of Riyadh season, met in London last month to discuss the Crawford bout because Alvarez attended the inaugural Ring Awards Gala at Old Royal Naval College. Crawford has been long committed to moving up 2 weight classes to square off against Alvarez in what has all the makings of a very successful pay-per-view event. Damn right! Alvarez, who holds the Ring, IBO, WBA, WBC, and WBO super middleweight titles, is first expected to fight in May. Yes, we know it, guys. Canelo Crawford. So Canelo Alvarez usually fights 2 times a year, May and September. Those are his 2 dates. Doesn't matter who it is. He has to fight those 2 dates. He's probably gonna fight in the next few months in May. Of course, not Crawford. Maybe someone else, somebody else. Maybe they're gonna maybe wanna Canelo is probably gonna choose like a fighter that fights similar to Crawford. Is my guess. It's the smartest guess. Crawford should fight too, though. I don't like this idea that Crawford is gonna wait till September to fight, and Canelo's gonna have a fight before him. Hopefully, Crawford fights before his fight with Canelo in September. Maybe he fights like a bum 160 fighter, 168 fighter, a bum. You know, so he can get that. He can be more warmed up, because you got to look at it like this. Sparring and actual fighting is two completely different things. You can spar as much as you want, but actual fight, you have all the bright lights, all the fans, and it's actually go mode. Like, your record is on the line. Your reputation and your legacy is actually on the line. So if Crawford was to fight a guy at 160, 168, a bum that's like 5-0, even 2-0, doesn't matter. Just so he can prove to himself and the world that he can actually be at this weight and defeat Canelo, which I believe. I know this is controversial. Many people don't like this, but many people are on my side. They actually think Canelo can lose this fight. And there's ways for Crawford to win this fight. Is first expected to fight May 3. We're already in February, so March, April. So within 3 months, Canelo's probably gonna fight, man. Because we're February 3rd right now. T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. His opponent for what will amount to a stay busy fight. That's what Crawford should do, man. To facing Crawford, but has not been determined. IBF super middleweight champ William Skull, 23-0, 9 KOs, has been long considered an option for Canelo's return in May. Skull won the IBF belt stripped from Alvarez last July on October 19. The Cuban-born, Germany-based Skull defeated Russian Vladimir Shishkin 16-1, 10 KOs by unanimous decision. That night, at Stad Hilton, Falcons at Summit of Berlin, isn't clear if Crawford will box before a fight with Alvarez in September. If Crawford waits, he won't have fought for 13 months. That's not good, especially when you're damn near 40. Crawford will be 37, 38 by the time he fights Canelo in September. That's a lot of inactivity for an older athlete. Once you reach 35 plus, you know, depending on your genetics and your diet and your training, if you're not top tier, taking care of those three things, you know, diet, training, and genetics, you know, once you hit that 35, you kind of peak and you start going down, as the majority of athletes of every sport on this planet do. But there are exceptions to the rule, and I believe Crawford is an exception. However, I'm not saying Crawford should fight because I want him to stay busy. I want him to fight because he's a great fighter, and I love supporting greatness, and I want to actually see him fight, not because I want him to stay busy, but because I'm trying to see him fight. You get what I'm trying to tell you? And I'm not trying to wait till the end of the year to see him fight. Like nah, man. 2025 is starting off to a bang. 2025 is arguably, so far, the best year of the 2020s, man. It's better than 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. It's better than all the past. It's better than the past 4 years of the 2020s decade, man. So many good things have already happened, and so many things are going to continue happening. Praise be to God, man. Yeah. Crawford has history on his side because unlike most championship caliber boxers, he has performed at an elite level even when ending long periods of inactivity. What a article by Ring Magazine. And now we know who's head of the Ring Magazine. It tells us right here. Where's the Turkey Alak, owner of the Ring and head of Riyadh season. Now I know a majority of fans are Canelo fans, But I still want you to tell me who's going to win and why he's going to win. Crawford or Canelo. Who's going to win in the comment section below. Peace.